Sports U is here.
Oh my goodness.
Man, look at all the upgrades, baby.
Everybody, we did it. We finally did it.
What we do, Gift Man?
Damn, Robbie, we did it. We got the stew, aka the trap, but we got a studio.
Bro, it's so awesome to just be able to go from one thing to another.
Definitely.
We're able to give you guys a face to it in a better way, man. We got this big ass light on us.
Sexy ass face.
I feel like I'm in like a helicopter or something. No, helicopter chase, something like that.
You know where I feel like we're at?
Where we at?
In the trap house.
It's good stuff, man. I love how it feels right now. Hopefully you guys like the decorations. We're gonna try to get better on it.
And if not, fuck you, because I don't care.
Oh God, man, we worked really hard on this.
We worked hard for this shit.
Really hard on this. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with some NFL, baby.
Let's
get into this shit. Man, that light is fucking bright.
Yeah, as always, man, I'm with my good guy, Rob. He actually changed his IG name today.
Yeah.
To Rob on the mic.
Follow me on everything like that. You know, Instagram, Twitter, different shit like that.
Hey, you know. Go ahead.
I
talk
changed
to him.
it. Rob on the mic.
I like it.
I like the little
I like
flow.
it. I like how you put the 3 in it.
I hate Robert like as a name, even though it is my dad's name. So like, shout outs to
But
Pops.
I love you though.
But you can always just put Rob blah blah blah.
You could.
And it sounds like it's coming off the tongue. But let me just go ahead and start us off with the first one here. We're gonna start off with some NFL. Hit the funkin' trumpets, bro.
Da, 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 da.
Ba, ba, ba.
Da, 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 da.
Let's go ahead and get into the first one here, brother.
What you got for me,
We got
brother?
Kyler Murray, your guy.
Hot shot Murray.
See, I don't really. I hate that my dude lost because he didn't really lose. It wasn't his fault.
Man,
you know
fuck
what I'm saying?
you, bro. You lost.
He
Not
did,
even
bro.
like that, he pulled that shit out of his ass, literally.
What do we? Okay, wait. We're talking about your guy Kyler Murray.
Hot shot Murray. Get it right.
Hot shot Murray. Whatever.
I got you, bro.
He won. And then we're gonna go ahead and talk about my dude, Josh Allen, baby.
Josh Jaguar Allen.
Well, it was a versus type of thing right now. So, your guy got the better of my guy right now.
Of course he did.
Let's go ahead and just start off with you since you are the Kyler Murray, hot shot Murray, whoever we want to call him.
Shot Murray.
Go ahead and give your analysis, man. Is Kyler Murray better than my boy Josh Allen? Is he looking like it?
I'm as much shit as I was talking about with, bro. It was luck. It was straight.
At the end part.
It was luck. At the end though, I didn't expect him to, because he literally was like, "Fuck it, D-Hop's there somewhere," and I mean. I'm honestly say he got away with it because like Josh, if I'm not mistaken, Josh Allen put up 2 on him and he had to come back from that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a head-to-head game the whole entire time, and then Josh Allen actually had the go-ahead touchdown right then and there.
You see that trick
it was
play
like 34. Yeah, it was like
trick play
34
was nice.
seconds left,
Yeah.
and that boy came out, hot shot Murray, like you were mentioning,
Of course,
and did his thing. And I'm not saying because we both agreed like Kyler Murray's good,
definitely.
But I've been on the Josh Allen hype train, of course. My boy still did put out. That's what's cool about it.
Right.
Like he didn't just like pull up and had like a fucking dud.
Right.
Again, this guy like continuously.
It was
all the offense for the Bills, and not only doing it well, but like keeping them in the games. Look at that defense once again. We were talking about is just that defense. Like you seen Kyler Murray just exploit them, right?
Man, he was just. I mean,
running.
It's just the way that he's just running through, bro.
I think one of the main things that you were talking about, even in the past, was that
the way he takes his calculated runs. Because it's so weird how he knows like, okay, I'm gonna run it for 20 yards and slide. I'm gonna run it for a first down and slide. I'm gonna run it for. I might get this touchdown and then I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just he knows exactly. If I take this run, I'm getting 20. I'm getting 30. I'm getting 45. Or I'm gonna take that bitch to the house. Like I don't want to say it's not heard of, but like he's a bright player. Like he's just a genius.
How does that DeAndre Hopkins trade look like now, man?
I told y'all. What I tell y'all.
I think everybody had it. They already
what
knew like what was going on there.
Let me. Can I get him a close up?
Yeah,
can I get him a close up?
I got you.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all?
Love it, man. I love it. I love this new fucking setup.
I love it.
Yeah, with the new one. Great. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Kyler Murray did his thing.
Definitely.
Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. He did his thing.
Yes.
But like again, like I don't think it was Josh Allen's fault that he won. And I hate that we're just basing out the quarterbacks like But here's the thing: that's all the Bills had.
I mean,
like literally,
that's the game. No,
I think Josh Allen even had like some runs, and it was like half the runs that the Bills had, and it's like, dude, what else is this guy supposed to do? He still dropped 30,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then these other guys, it's just like, what? I don't know. Like,
I mean, it was a fight all the way to the end. They just, I feel
like these guys are both like middle of the pack type of teams.
Yes,
too.
definitely.
Like it's not
It's
not surprising that it was a good game.
No, excuse me. And if anything, they just proved that they are, certified quarterbacks in this league. Like the future's in good hands for the NFL.
Yeah, but that's a really
the
really
younger
good point.
generation. The younger generation in the NFL right now is in great hands with Josh Allen, with Kyler Murray, with Tua, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, and we'll get to them more in the show. But yeah, it's just good to see. It's a great sign to see, really.
So you're speaking of these quarterbacks, talking about the future and stuff like that. Definitely in good hands. You guys are both very, very young. I think they're both in the same type of year. I think Josh Allen has one more year on Kyler.
Like 23.
But then let's talk about even more fresher meat here. Tua. Tagovailoa.
Even though I feel like a fucking idiot because I picked Justin Herbert, but damn, that Tua kid is something else, man.
Yeah, man. I think I picked Justin Herbert too. Like here's the thing. I thought that. Well, okay, so. If you compare the two, they both had like similarities.
Yeah.
Tua had I think 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and Justin Herbert had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yes.
So take that how you want to take that.
That's about neck and neck.
Yeah, and if you watch, that's kind of gives up one.
Because I mean, not that like they're the same player, but it's like I expected this out of both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah, exactly.
I expected those rookie mistakes, like I've been touching on like all week.
So for me, I was really excited just about it because you were able to like see what the future is like going to be.
Right.
So anyway, I was speaking about how like if Justin Herbert loses, he might not be in like the rookie of the year conversation anymore, and Joe Burrow might start taking that up. Joe Burrow did lose to the Steelers, and it doesn't really help his case.
Man.
But the way that it was going on,
Ben.
what?
Fuck you, Ben. Ben Roethlisberger.
We could talk about that guy all goddamn day, but we're gonna do something else.
Winning?
We're gonna do some. Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, or something like that,
yeah,
bro.
He threw like 4 touchdowns.
Nasty. But let's get back onto this topic here. Like, Tua again was just showing that he can just make throws at the right times. He's not going to lose you the game, especially at this point in the season. I feel like, or just in his career, he's still in the beginning. Faced some really good, like a really good Chargers team.
Yes.
Remember we were talking about how these rosters were comparing to one another. Like it's very, very similar. That they're all underachieving. They're all like have hella potential,
but they're competitive about underachieving though. Like Justin Herbert lost 4 very close games.
Yeah, no, exactly. And you know what else though too, that he's losing those games by like he has a lead and then it's the defense that gives up the game.
Right.
Or like he does throw an interception or two.
Right.
Like because Justin Herbert, like as good as he is, he still throws a couple of interceptions. Like we just said, he threw 2 in that last game.
Right.
And I think one of them was in a really really important spot there. So I don't know.
They were in the red zone when he threw it. Yeah.
That.
I watched the game. I can't remember exactly, but I remember he threw 2.
So, looking at this game, again, I think definitely the league is in good hands.
Right.
I'm very excited to continue to watch Tua. He's going to be like more of a game manager right now, especially in the beginning. But he'll show you those spots where he's going to be like an amazing type of dude. Get in your pick, Tua and Justin Herbert right now. Who provided you like the best performance?
Oh man, honestly, it was very neck and neck. But I mean, Tua got the dub, so I'm gonna say Tua got my impression more, a better impression. He made a better impression on me than Justin Herbert. Even though Justin Herbert is a good quarterback, Tua came away with the dub. His game, he's just he's sneaky. He's crafty. He's gritty. He throws in them tight windows. Like he's reckless. He rolls the dice, and that's what I like to see in a young quarterback. And even though, like, Captain, that's not good to say. Fuck that, bro. Roll them dice and throw that thing down the field.
Yeah, I mean,
he does have that, bro.
He has an accurate ball.
Definitely.
Justin Herbert, I feel like, is a better quarterback right now. Who knows going forward?
Yeah.
But like with everything in mind, like looking at these two, it's just gonna be one like that continuously happens. They're both in the same division. Oh, excuse me, they're not in the same division. I was thinking of Josh Allen still. But it's just something to look forward to see like going forward. So, Justin Herbert though, I'm telling you, man, if he continues to go, he's gonna look like a Drew Brees type stuff that can actually run.
I mean, the Chargers got one and Miami got one. Yeah, they got theirs.
Tua is gonna be basically like a risk like taker eventually, like, but let him ease in still. Yeah. And like he's just trying to make throws and follow like the guidelines. So don't lose us the game.
Right.
That's basically all it is.
Right.
So let's get into my favorite topic that I want to talk about today because Gittin has this thing about Derek Carr.
He's still hating because I'm right. That's the only reason why he's hating, because I'm right.
You hating because
I won
right.
again.
You won again.
Well, I was right again.
This guy won. Okay,
I'm 2
wait,
for 2
wait.
predictions so far.
Let me just say, so the Raiders dropped 37. 30 fucking 7, bro.
They did. Come on.
And how many touchdowns did Derek Carr get?
0. Okay.
0.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So when you speak about this guy, like, stop putting him on the upper echelon of like quarterbacks right now. Like,
he is top 10.
He's not good.
Top 10.
He's not. You think
he's
Derek
number
Carr
10
is top
Derek
10?
Carr is number 10. Derek Carr
look in the fucking
is
camera.
number 10.
Look. Say
he is number 10.
We're gonna talk about
That's
that.
That's not fair.
No,
he's not number 10. I'm
taking Justin Herbert before I'm taking Derek Carr.
In top 10. See, America, you see how he do this bullshit on me when I get my predictions right? Y'all see how he do me, man?
Bro, all the touchdowns are from the running backs, man. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, but check
You're
this
talking
out.
about, Derek Carr is so fucking good. Man, he didn't make, like, any important throws in that. He didn't score. And at the same time, like, he was held down by his fucking running backs again. And you already agreed that the running is the main part of the offense.
So do you get mad? Did you get mad when Tom Brady gave an inside handoff to Ronald Jones and he ran it for 98 yards?
No, I don't care about that.
Did you get mad when Russell Wilson threw DK Metcalf a 65-yard pass?
Yeah, but they're putting up way better numbers than this other fool, bro.
Hold on. My point is, what I'm trying to say is, if the running back look good, then the quarterback look good. And if the quarterback look good, the receivers look good. And if the receivers look good, the whole team look good.
So what you're saying?
If they gotta play a running game to get the dub, they gotta play a running game to get the dub. If anything, that's just showing that Derek Carr is a competitive player and he's willing to do whatever it is to take to get the win. To get the win.
Derek Carr is not good.
Derek Carr.
And you're going to see it. Like, it's going to continue to happen where they're just going to be running the ball, not feeding him at all. Even John Gruden don't even like him, even though, like, he said something about MVP considerations.
Fuck John.
They're 6-3.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
MVP considerations.
No.
I think in the last 2 weeks he has one.
A contract.
He has one fucking touchdown in the last 2 weeks, I think, man. I'm going to look that shit up. Fuck. That's my MVP right there.
I still got Tom Brady, so it's cool.
You still got Tom Brady,
even
after that last one.
I gotta go for it. You know me, bro. I like to roll the dice, bro.
Yeah, and that's why you always fucking lose, man.
That's why I'm 2-0 in predictions. So go ahead.
2-0 predictions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever, man.
You said the Raiders are gonna lose twice, and they've won twice.
I didn't say they were gonna lose. I'm just saying that their car's trash.
I'm just saying, but
we haven't picked like shit in a while. But let's get into a new one here.
Yeah, let's get into a fucking new one.
We got another topic.
This fucking guy.
I am, as you can see right here. Let me go ahead and just pull this shit up. My Isaac Bruce Hall of Famer, Rams. Oh my goodness, this guy used to fucking beat my shit up. Pause. Hold up. Hold up.
Yo, edit that out. You gotta edit that out.
I ain't editing shit out, bro. This is raw. Anyway, the Rams, baby. They're coming back.
Oh my god.
Everybody want to talk shit about Jared Bloff. That's why I call him Jared Bloff. Yeah, I don't know why.
Wow.
I feel like it rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
Then how do you call yourself a Rams supporter if you disrespect your own quarterback, bro?
Because sometimes he's just a little off.
Y'all Rams fans different.
Bloff.
Y'all Rams fans different. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
nah.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, let me go ahead and get on my soliloquy for the Rams now, brother.
Get that.
So, we got what? 2 good running backs, sometimes 3. Mm-hmm. It all depends. We just plug and play. It don't matter to us. I give y'all that. Y'all do got plug and play. We just got our left tackle injured, Andrew Whitworth. I was so hurt. I was like, oh my God, that's like the main part of like everything, when it comes to our lineup, especially our line.
Yes.
Like he's like the captain.
Yes.
So like if he's going down, then like that's bad.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Especially
Definitely.
left tackle, the guy who protects Jared Goff. He's not very mobile.
Because how he's old, isn't he?
He's very, very old.
And
he tore his ACL.
Damn, that might
be
it, bro.
Oh no, he's like 37, bro. Like he's pretty much done. It's pretty much over.
Yeah, you might get the Ryan Shazier role, but I mean, he
wants to show some leadership. But let me continue with that part.
Yeah,
like as much as I would love to continue to talk about Andrew Whitworth, like it sucks that he's gone, but they came in and they were still protecting.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, Jared Goff, even though he had no touchdowns, and I get it, fucking don't talk about Derek Carr. Derek Carr has 160 yards.
How many pass yards did he had?
Like 160.
Oh, so when Derek Carr gets 165,
no. Jared Goff.
Y'all see this shit?
Dude, Jared Goff got 300 passing yards, bro. So chill the fuck out. And then you have many different types of wide receivers. Let me tell you something that's like different from last year and the year before, and then you compare it to our Super Bowl year, right? We had a defense.
Yes, y'all did.
We had a fucking defense.
Yes.
And then this year, guess what? Our defense is back. Okay, that's what's great about it, is that we made certain plug and plays, and it was able to work out. So,
so you're just basing it off that, just the plug and plays.
I'm just saying
or
that
would you rather like go into like next week and be like, if we win this week, my bad. Like, okay, we're back. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay, so we were never gone. But my thing is, we were never gone from the start of the year.
No, but
from the start of the year, even our losses, it was really close. The same way that you can give the Chargers, these guys are really close. Mm-hmm. The Rams have always been very, very fucking close.
Yes.
Now let me tell you this much. So we got we've been having, of course, this whole year a new defensive coordinator, and he's fucking doing well with even more plug and plays, right? Aaron Donald, I even see taking snaps off. Like that's not really like. It's cool that you are able to give your superstar that type of like
leeway, leisure.
Yeah, he's able to relax type of shit.
Right.
And then so now you have fresh people on the defense. Okay. You have Jalen Ramsey, an actual lockdown corner where we're on a competitive team, and he's actually going to lock down people.
Speaking of lockdown corners, bro, hold on, because this was on my phone.
Yeah, didn't he lock up
Jalen Ramsey,
DK Metcalf to like 2 receptions?
So 4 targets, 2 catches. 28 receiving yards allowed.
Yeah, that guy's
damn.
Nasty. And I love
people
DK
thought I was
Metcalf.
tripping when I was like, yeah, bro, like Jalen Ramsey is like kind of one of the best top 5 cornerbacks right now.
Oh, dude, no, I think a lot of people have that consensus. It's just a matter of whether or not we're actually competitive.
Yes.
So we beat. Don't get me wrong. Like we beat the Seahawks. They have a really bad defense. The other people that we have beaten, like they're very impressive, honestly. Mm-hmm. Like. We've been like the underdog and we were able to win. Right. Same way with this last game. And like with the Bills, that's honest to God, like that's a good team. I've been talking about they don't have a good defense, but like we were down and then we were able to like just bring us back into the game, which is impressive. And we should have been up, but like Josh Allen closed the door.
Yeah.
So that just speaks more to him. But again,
he closed it.
When I'm talking about these Rams, they're like coming back. They're gonna make an actual like stand, go into the playoffs, and start to have like a pillar in that division. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go head to head with any of our division, with anybody in our division right now, I feel like we're gonna be able to come on top. This is after the halfway point of the season. No more excuses. Let's get it going, man. Yeah. Rams, baby, Rams Nation.
Y'all going back deep in the playoffs, or?
It's on you. The video on you, man. How you feeling? You think we're going to do something? Or you got Hot Shot Murray because they're in the same division?
Y'all ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit. All right, I think that's another one that's right there. Let's go ahead and get into another one here. Gittin, we were talking about Lamar Jackson, baby.
Oh, man.
How he was getting into these walls and he needs to break through it. Like, did you watch that game?
I watched bits and pieces of it, but I was scrolling through other games mainly. I was mainly watching the Tua game.
Okay, so based off of that game, just kind of looking at it itself, would you consider this more of a Cam Newton Cam Newton winning because you're a Cam Newton fan?
Yeah.
Or are you thinking about Lamar Jackson, like kind of still at that wall, not able to break it down? Or do you think it's just weather and it's just one of those weeks in Foxborough?
No, because like I said, I mean, the weather, there's a thing that comes with playing in New England, and it's weather. So you still have to be able to perform. If you can play when it's raining, you can play when it's snowing, then it doesn't fucking matter. That's what I've all been saying. You know, I'm going to say it was a Cam win because he knew what he had to do. He knew he had to come in and execute. He knew he was feeling the pressure, the media pressure, the critics and everything. And then just one, because of his psyche, he knew he was feeling it more he was feeling it more on himself than the outside noise from the team and the media. You know what I'm saying? Because Cam Newton is he's a dog. He is a dog who goes and gets his dinner with his bare hands.
No, yeah, I definitely think that what you're saying is true, that he actually puts a lot of pressure on himself. You can see it with like not just the commercials. I know they're just commercials, but you can see it through a lot of his videos that he posts and stuff like that.
Bro, he's working out to Kirk Franklin. Anybody who working out to Kirk Franklin is going through it, or they are seeking some type of motivation.
No, but like, you know, I feel like he just puts a lot on himself. So like this game, he stuck to what he's good at, and I've been fucking saying it. Do not rely on this man's arm. Rely on his legs, and everybody continues to say that type of shit. But like, look at it. It's not the same. They relied on their.
He was running, and I was like, "Ooh, this looks like a stick trying to get out a pile of mud."
But yeah, well, that's because of the weather, honestly. But like when you actually if you actually watch the game, they stuck to the run, of course.
Yeah.
They took the weather to like their advantage, and Bill Belichick just coached the fuck out of that game. True. But I don't think that it was Cam Newton's fault that they won that game, though. I actually think that it was more of a coaching job by Bill Belichick.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why, again, like when everybody was so hyped about Cam, like I'm all right. Like I just don't like. I wanted him to be great. Don't get me wrong, but like if I'm a GM and I'm looking at it, like I'm not gonna look at it how everybody else is. I'm gonna look at it for what it's supposed to fucking be.
Right.
An injured quarterback who's like on the back half of his career, and unfortunately, can just run. And he can make a throw every once in a while because you dominate the run and then you're able to play action or something. Once in a while,
because I swear it'd be looking like Cam Newton needs some WD-40 in between his shoulders, because man, that should be getting stuck sometimes.
Yeah, no, and also we were talking about Lamar Jackson, like to kind of begin it. Lamar Jackson again is at this fucking wall, and it's like he needs like a passcode to get through it, and every week he just gets the passcode wrong.
Yeah.
So like right now,
like he gets close and then he misses the last number.
Yes, exactly. And let me tell you this much: he's gonna figure out that. And he's going to figure out the next wall and the next one. Because this man definitely has a lot of talent. He has the arm. He has, like 2 weaknesses, I would say. And also, come on, man. Like, you're going to – he played a really good coach.
Yeah.
And at their home stadium. I know it's not a big deal, but also, like, they have, like, that weather going on, too. Like, I feel like that should have kind of favored Lamar Jackson. But – you know, this Ravens team, maybe they can just get full of themselves every once in a while. You know what I mean? Right. But, you know, they're a great team. Don't get me wrong. They're a great team. But it's just a matter of let's just put it on Lamar's back or something. But and I think that you can do it.
That's what they need to get away from, though.
I think you can do it.
I mean, you can to a certain extent.
Let me tell you this much, though, too, is that, like, a lot of the defense I mean, a lot of the times the defense like scored a lot of the touchdowns, too. They're just a really good scoring defense, or they put them in a good position, especially when you have Marcus Peters, like, ball hawk type of guy, returns the ball like all the way to the end zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like another thing was that they didn't have like they don't score less than 20 points like ever, and that's part of the defense's part too. Yeah. Like ever since like Lamar Jackson like took over on the realm. So if you think about it this way, like isn't that the defense's fault then? He's consistently always giving them 20 plus points. Like, I'm running the ball, so I'm taking a lot of the time possession.
Right.
But it's just sometimes he just doesn't get it, and then they keep the ball away from him. So, I don't know. It's just – I think it's just a bad way to go about it.
It's just
Bill Belichick is definitely known of like having
he will out X and O you.
So, it's just it's Lamar Jackson at a wall. He's going to push through it, and I think with the Patriots, they had a good week. They took advantage of some things, and I still don't think they're going to make the playoffs. So there's a lot of season left. There's a lot of season left. And I got an MVP at quarterback.
I'm still rooting for you, Cam, but shit, I don't know. Because what's their schedule look like?
I don't know, but we actually have to get in. Yeah, we should get into the next topic here, or topics, which is basically NBA, baby.
Why we do the damn show in the first place?
So let's go ahead and start it off with Chris Paul to the Suns. It's actually been finalized.
Man,
Gifton, your first impressions on the Suns, and do you think that the Suns are gonna find another piece to solidify this rotation and be like, this is not a super team, but this is a great steps into making Devin Booker like one of the best players.
Unlocking that dog in Devin Booker. My first impressions that I got from it was it kind of sucked that they didn't even try and like see if they can get Fred VanVleet. But I understand that it's like, okay, well, if we can trade for Chris Paul right now, then let's go ahead and get him. But I would have kind of liked to, like how Houston took their time finding their scouts and their GM, their coaches and everything. I wish like Phoenix would have kind of did the same thing. But I understand like it's Chris Paul, Hall of Famer Chris Paul, and if you think otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I wish they would have waited till like free agency opened, and then they would have got Fred VanVleet. But I mean, it's a win-win for both sides because Sam Presti gets his picks, and he can even shop Kelly Oubre. And who the fuck is the other dude? I don't even know. Who's the other guy?
No, he was involved in the trade package. Kelly Oubre.
Bro, they just pulled.
You mean Cameron Payne?
No, not Cameron Payne. Who did Oklahoma give up to? Like Abdel Newell. What's that guy's name?
They just gave up Chris Paul.
They just gave up Chris Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
From my understanding, they just gave up Chris Paul.
Man, they gave up some random dude. But I don't blame them is basically what I'm getting at. I don't blame them for jumping the gun that early.
Man, I don't think they jumped the gun. I think
Why
this
not?
is really okay. Remember when we were doing the Suns thing way back in the day of what we want from them. My main things, that was like that was like episode like 8 or something. Go check that out, by the way. We were talking about it. My main thing was that they know how to score. They can score.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to play defense. They don't got that effort.
They don't.
And what is Chris Paul gonna do? He gonna ride these motherfucking rookies and young ass players and be like,
get your knees fall. Get your
motherfucking ass out there and go steal the ball. Like, fuck, man. And then so he already has like a leader. He leads by example.
Yes.
And then he's ferocious. Mm-hmm. He's gonna bother the other team. He's gonna show like, hey, we ain't the same Suns no more. Like, we the new guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I'm very excited for what Chris Paul's gonna be able to bring, that like defensive leader type of shit over to them, and just be able to close games. That's another thing that young players can't do. They cannot close games.
Yeah.
So they got all this experience with Devin Booker. You kind of solidified him with a playmaker, even better playmaker than Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, you got him a decent big man in DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, like DeAndre Ayton with another year. They got
Cam Johnson's cool.
They gonna give Cam Johnson more minutes because
he's a starter.
Kelly
now.
Oubre is not on the team anymore.
And then that's another thing too.
That's good.
Kelly,
I said that. I'm the one who said
Kelly.
Kelly Oubre out of there.
I liked Kelly because he was averaging, was it 17.9 or like 18.7?
It was almost a 20.
He was averaging 18.7 if I'm not mistaken. He was averaging almost like 20 points, but he wasn't really like, he couldn't really like his health. He was up, he was down, he was up, he was down. But I mean, the fact that they got him out of there and they can just give Cam Johnson his minutes, that's a good thing too. So
yeah,
it's
so
a win-win.
I agree with you. And then when it comes to like another piece for the Suns, because we do have to wrap up this topic here, I would want them to like find just like maybe another guard or something.
Yeah.
They had the big dudes.
Off the bench.
They had the forwards that can play small ball.
Yeah.
Like off the bench. Of course, off the bench. Like just somebody to just solidify this good lineup. It can also be involved because all the small ball lineups, you know what I'm saying? Just get somebody else that can, maybe Avery Bradley, if that's possible.
Because he's a free agent.
Well, I'm just saying like somebody that's going to continue to give them good defense and give them some like good like guard play, because you can never have too many guards in the NBA.
Right.
Now let's get into the next one here. Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers. I'll go ahead and start off with this one, even though the camera has been on me for a while. I'll just go ahead and put it on both of us.
Go ahead, boss.
Man, Dennis Schroeder, baby. Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers, baby. Wow, that's really cool. I was like reading an article and it was just like, the Lakers needed to do this. Yeah. They won a championship, and they literally made like the first trade besides the Suns, the first trade like of the free agency like period. And it's like we're not settling. And all these other people, like, they need to figure some shit out, and they need to stop us. Like, I don't know who it's going to be, and we don't give a fuck because look at our roster and look what we were able to do. Yeah. But Dennis Schroeder, like, that's
a good-ass move,
dude, bro. He was doing so well on the OKC Thunder. He was part of their death lineup at the end of games. He can shoot the lights out. All of a sudden, at least when he was based off of last year, especially in the playoffs, he was doing very, very well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was kind of teetering at the end, like he's young, like it's gonna happen.
He was there and he wasn't there.
Dennis Schroeder was taking that spot, and it was always like, dude, this guy Shai Gilgeous is that guy. Yeah. But then it was Dennis Schroeder that was actually showing up, especially with everybody else, Chris Paul, and then who else was it? Danilo Gallinari was putting up some shit.
Gallo was going crazy.
But anyway, Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers, man, that's definitely underrated. That's pretty insane, that's I think
a very good move.
I think that, like, of course, because we were talking about Chris Paul to the Lakers because that was like a thing. You're gonna get a lot from Dennis Schroeder, not in the same way, not nearly in the same way as Chris Paul, but you're still gonna get a lot from Dennis Schroeder. And unfortunately, though, he's kind of a defensive liability.
Yeah,
so
I know that word
how about you get in Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers?
I like Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers just because, like, I don't know why. I don't want to say I don't know why Rondo would leave, but it just seems like Rondo's not coming back. We don't know what's going on with Avery Bradley. We don't know what's going on with KCP. But it's
all
like,
good points.
We still need somebody who's a knockdown shooter and can create off the dribble. So they got Dennis Schroeder. I'm not mad at it. And they got rid of Danny Green. You did that shit to yourself, Danny. It's your fault.
Yeah, that was your biggest shit because you hate fucking Danny Green.
Fuck Danny Green, bro. You did that shit to yourself, bro.
That shit's funny.
Man.
So, let's go ahead and get into the next one right here.
It is, because Oklahoma ain't going to keep you either, bro. What's up?
Talk to me. Terrible. He gonna win them another champion.
Oklahoma?
He's gonna go to 4 teams and win 4 championships.
You know what's gonna happen when he goes to Oklahoma?
What?
He's gonna buy his retirement house in Toledo.
Oh, jeez. Toledo wants to go to Toledo.
Danny Green.
All right, let's get to the next one here. I kind of wanted to just talk about this. Just kind of scrape by
it's
it.
A very
we're speaking
point,
about
though.
we're speaking about the Lakers already. I want to just continue this part. Man, LeBron James. Okay, so there's just always this narrative. Michael Jordan, nobody else was able to win championships because he didn't let them win championships, right? Like he stopped this person.
Wait,
he didn't. Person.
Oh, he stopped them from winning.
Oh
championships?
Yeah, like Charles Barkley from winning championships.
I know Scotty not talking no shit.
John Stockton win. Yeah, Olajuwon couldn't win until he was out of the league. Like there were so many great players that he stopped from winning a ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let me tell you a little bit about this LeBron narrative that everybody kind of knows, but I definitely want to like bring it up. I think LeBron is kind of like MJ is like the evil villain, and then LeBron James is like the superhero.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James gets people rings.
Yes.
He doesn't stop them from getting rings. and then he also like
he makes you look great. Like a Barbie doll, bro. He makes you look like that primetime Barbie doll, bro.
The contracts. Yes. Speaking of contracts, man.
Outrageous.
It's insane. Matthew Dellavedova. Well, I'm sure I can cross him up. and he's getting paid.
Watch him come to LA Fitness and just bust everybody ass.
He probably
watch though.
He gonna be that little scrappy dude that I hate, and he just plays hard ass defense and has 10 steals at the end of the day. I'm just like, man, fuck you, bro. This is wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. But nah, LeBron James, man. Look at all the people that he's with, man. Can you believe that KCP is a champion? You know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard's a champion. You know, Chris Bosh is a champion.
I can believe that.
Kevin Love's a champion. Kyrie Irving's champion.
Champion.
You know how much more respect Kyrie Irving gets because he has that one champion. Of course, he hit the big shot. Don't let me take that credit away from him. I'm not taking a lot from him, but I'm saying that he gets a lot more credit and he had a lot more trade value going to the Celtics because he had a champion, a championship. Excuse me. Nobody's denying his talent, but that guy has way more like respect because of LeBron James.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like Anthony Davis now has a ring.
Yeah.
Like so many people are getting rings and so many people are getting paid. Like, dude, who the fuck wants to pay Tristan Thompson $19 million a year?
Yeah, that's
who. I mean, Clint Capella's getting
the Clippers.
Clint Capella's getting paid a lot of money too, but
at the time, Clint Capella was like
at
his peak in his role though.
He was whatever.
But he was at a peak.
Time.
But he was at a peak. Now it's just like, hey, you can just you can come play basketball. We're just so happen going to pay you for it.
How much more respect do you have for AD now that he has a ring?
I mean,
literally he could be considered the best power forward of all time if he continues to win. Like, hopefully he can get an MVP under his belt.
Definitely.
I kind of foresee one at least once LeBron James is on his decline, but, like, who knows about that shit?
That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Every fucking year, the media says LeBron is on the decline.
The decline. Telling Gift, man. All right, let's get on to the next one, though. Again, the respect, bro. LeBron gives a lot of people respect. Ain't got no respect. Got no respect. The Nets, baby. It was time to shave the beard. Time to shave the beard.
I'm not mad that it's time to shave the beard. I ain't gonna shave mine because my shit looks sexy.
Nah, you should shave the beard too, brother.
What the fuck? Dude.
Follow your boy, man, and buy a 76ers jersey.
Shave this and look like this all the way around?
Shit.
No.
Nah, bro, you have to get a jersey that's way too tight for you because James Harden always looks fucking chubby in his
a crucifix,
shit.
huh? And a crucifix?
Come on, man.
V-neck?
The Nets
too tight for you?
Acquiring Harden, bro. How do you feel as a Rockets fan? What do you want from the Nets, man?
I pray to God that this doesn't happen because it's just okay. So I'm gonna be real. Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, and Taurean Prince are guys that you just. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of to contradict myself, but like they are guys you put together for like a trade package just to get like a main star, but like they're whatever. I don't want to say whatever, but they're not. I want somebody in return that I can build around.
So
you know,
so you rather have a star for star rather than pieces for star.
Yeah, I'd rather have a star for star than pieces for a star. Like I can't build around Taurean Prince. I can't build around Jared Allen. I can't build around. Karis LeVert has the best chance out of them, but like Spencer Dinwiddie has shown that he's a good two guard. That's it.
Okay. So you're kind of getting on to the next thing as a Rockets fan. Let's go ahead and just get into the Nets, like how they're gonna play and stuff, especially with all that dribbling.
Man,
how do you feel about that? Do you think it's gonna work?
Please tell me how that's gonna work. Please tell me how three divas. I hate to say it like that, but let's be real. Please tell me how three ball dominant divas are gonna play together.
So you don't think it's going to work out and that the Lakers will go ahead and beat them again or another team in the West? Or do you think even they'll come out the East?
Who, the Nets?
If the Nets acquire Harden, are they coming out of the East?
I'm going to still say the East is up in the air because we still don't know what's going to happen with Miami.
Are they beating the Heat?
No.
I don't think so either.
Hot take. No.
Swear to God, bro.
No.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing.
Especially if they make the right trade, regardless. I don't think if they get James Harden.
We keep kind of getting off topic, but I'm gonna say it real quick.
Yeah.
Then the Clippers literally showed us.
Yes.
We can have all talent in the world, but if you guys don't vibe with each other, don't have that cohesion.
Mean shit.
Don't
you
mean,
lame ass strippers.
It don't mean anything. And with this team and they divas, hopefully they win it all the time because that requires not like talking about the talk, you know, like, hey, bro, I need the ball.
Right.
If they winning, like they're gonna have that shit. But if they not winning, it's gonna bumble in the locker room.
Right. Just
and then let me tell you another thing: where there's smoke, there's fire. Are you telling me James Harden's
gonna
need to
put that
be
shit
like
on a
t-shirt, new
bro?
What?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Nah, everybody says that. James Harden. Come on, bro. Nobody want to play with him no more.
Yeah.
He always causing problems.
I don't want to say.
You telling me he's gonna be able to last with Kyrie and him?
That's too many. That's a lot of egos in the locker room.
Ain't gonna work.
It's a lot of egos in the hotel room, bro.
Ain't gonna happen.
I hope it don't. That's why, like you said, because you made it made the most sense to me. Go ahead and either try and get Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. I need a star for a star, bro.
All right, pieces. We're at 40 minutes right now. We were going to talk about whether or not Sam Presti was actually a good GM. it's gonna be kind of a weird topic, I would say. Like, is it something that we want to talk about? I don't know. Hopefully you guys can leave a comment for us in like our YouTube or something like that. That would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully you guys can interact with us a little bit. But yeah, do you guys think Sam Presti is a good GM based off of all the picks? Are they undervalued? Are they overvalued? Don't answer that question. We'll go ahead and answer in the next one, or let these guys answer, and then we'll debate whatever they got to say, or just even talk about it. Why we got to be debating. But I do have about 5 more minutes on the show here. We do want to talk about these couple of first picks, especially when the draft's going to happen Wednesday. Come on, let's just get on with the nitty gritty, the good shit, the shit that we actually want to talk about.
Exactly.
The top 5 picks. We looked at Anthony Edwards. We looked at James Wiseman. We looked at LaMelo Ball. We looked at Denny Avdija. I hope I said that right.
I don't know,
Avdija, something like that. And then you have Obi Toppin. So those are like the consensus top 5 picks, or top 5 of the picks.
Yeah.
Gittin, who do you want if you had a choice and you had a comparison and you had like just a player to pick? Like who would you want to pick out of like those 5? Who would be your number 1 overall?
If I'm the Golden State Warriors, who have the number 2 pick, I'm going to get James Wiseman.
Because he fits with them, right?
Because he fits with them. They need a big man. They need that defensive big. He's offense. We was looking at his oh my God. We was looking at his highlights, bro. He was crazy. He's like another pogo stick, just going up, throwing shit down. I mean, he doesn't really have no post moves like that, but I mean, in the Warriors system, he's gonna flourish.
He like a DeAndre Jordan type of scorer.
And another thing, how many blocks did you say he averaged? 3?
3.
3.
And only 3 games though.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck it, go get him. You gotta get him. You gotta get him. Golden State, they need a big. They need a big. That's the big to go get.
See, okay, so you're talking about James Wiseman. I don't like, for me, when I was watching him, he kind of looked like maybe like they said DeAndre Jordan, right? Mm-hmm. And I can kind of see that he can't shoot his free throws, and like I've never seen DeAndre Jordan like take like a fadeaway like mid-ranger, and he did that like a post move. Like I've never seen DeAndre Jordan do that. I just see him do hook shots. So this guy maybe has a little bit of potential to do that. He's 7'1" though. So if you're not like some basically like not a Euro type of guy, like I'm not really expecting you to shoot, especially when you're 7'1". But hey, he has 70% free throw percentage. Anthony Davis averaged the same amount in college. So when it comes to that, maybe he can develop a shot. You never know. But Anthony Davis was definitely more of a polished scorer than that. So when we're talking about like who would be like my number 1 overall pick, I would go with somebody who's just, I feel like is gonna be like the most surefire pick.
Who's that?
I think it's gonna be Denny Avdija.
Really? To Minnesota?
I mean, if for them to go to Minnesota, pick. I would. I think that you already have 2 ball dominant type of guys that like you want to force feed to them. Mm-hmm. Why not get Denny, who plays, in my opinion, and very can compare to Goran Dragic.
Yes,
he can be very well like right off the bat with like a like you can plug him in. He's gonna be a semi good playmaker, a semi good scorer, and a semi good. He has a good body. He has 6'9".
Yeah, he has a great body.
He has a good body.
Whoa, 6'9". Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, 6'9", especially when it comes to like, the average type of people that are here. Like Obi Toppin is like the same height, and he's a power forward. So this guy's a small forward, and he can do that. Right. So for me, Denny is definitely going to be somebody that I would like put my money into. I feel like he's like a surefire type of thing. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, Anthony Edwards is definitely going to be picked top 5. I just don't know if he's gonna transfer over, because a lot of it was very like contested shots, like from their 3-point range, that I don't know what's gonna really translate over, especially when it comes to the NBA. Yeah. One thing that I do want to point out though is that he was at a program that wasn't really out there,
right,
in Georgia, and Georgia's been good in the past, but like. That team,
Georgia's always been
they were like 500.
Yeah.
And like with that being said, he didn't turn around that team. Like, granted, Ben Simmons couldn't turn around LSU, but like you definitely have to make a certain type of run. Like even LSU was like pretty close into making like the NCAA tournament. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to Anthony Edwards, like hopefully, this guy can do something, but I don't think that he's gonna be like something great. And then for me, like what? Actually, you watched the LaMelo Ball with me, Gifton. Like, how do you feel about LaMelo?
Man,
Does he deserve all that hype?
Yeah, man, that he's different. He's lengthy. He's a good defender. He's just like I said. He's like a better, not a better Lance Stevenson, but like, because Lance Stevenson just has. We talked about this off here. Lance Stevenson just has like those street ball handles to just get you a bucket. LaMelo has those street ball handles that like it's a reason why he's doing this one behind his back and spinning left, and you know what I'm saying. He's getting this fantastic assist off. You know what I'm saying. It's a reason why he's doing these crazy ass dribbles, these awkward hesitations, these weird. It's the reason why.
Okay, so for me with LaMelo, do you think? Okay, let me just ask you this question real quick. Do you think that the Timberwolves like honest to God like D'Angelo Russell?
Do they like him?
Do they, honest to God, like D'Angelo Russell?
They like him because Big Cat wanted him, and they're willing to do whatever Big Cat says.
So,
yes.
Do they, honest to God, like D'Angelo Russell?
To keep Big Cat happy, yes.
Okay, so for me, I think that LaMelo Ball is just he's a very good improviser in different situations. I feel like he has a really good IQ. He can push the ball pretty well. I think that he's going to be a very streaky shooter as well. I think he's going to come into the league and just be another D-Lo. He has similar type of play style. Feels like he can kind of play at his own pace. Has different types of trick moves. Can make passes look a lot better than they actually are. So LaMelo Ball, I think that he has potential, of course. But just watching him, I would look at him and be like, hey, this is kind of D-Lo. So having two D-Los with the big cat,
that's a lot of
because I feel like they even play the same type of defense too. Even though LaMelo is 6'7", so that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's a little bit different. That LaMelo is 6'7". I think D'Lo's 6'.
I guess it would kind of be cool if LaMelo is the better defender, I would say. But I mean, the fact that they're both ball creators / they can take a shot off the dribble or two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you was right. Like, yeah, it would be kind of risky taking LaMelo, but I mean, if they can make it work, make it work.
All right, let's make it quick on Obi Toppin here. I mean, this is going to be the last guy in the draft, or the last guy that we talk about here that's in the top 5 picks or consensus top 5 picks in the draft. Obi Toppin, what was your impressions on him, Gifton, real quick?
Obi Toppin just looked like I said before, bro, Aaron Gordon 2.0.
Aaron Gordon 2.0.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that the first time.
For myself, I think he's a way more athletic because that guy can dunk like nobody else, but he's not like fucking LeBron James or nobody.
No.
He's not nearly as that. I think he looks, dribbles, and just way more athletic. Al Horford.
Oh, stiff back.
Definitely think that. Yeah, definitely think that he is. Bro, that's true, man.
Stiff back.
when it comes to Obi Toppin, I think that he can be like an Al Horford. Can't really pass as well as Al Horford, so he trades it for his athleticism.
Right.
Dribbles the same way. Can kind of do the same type of moves in the post. Just a dunker. And then he was shooting the occasional 3, but I don't believe in his threes like that. But yeah, no, that's definitely just a little mock of what we're talking about when it was the top 5 picks of the consensus draft. We talked about this beforehand as well, just talking about Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and LaMelo Ball. Definitely go ahead and take a look at that in our past episodes. I don't know which one that is, but no, that's it for episode 25. 26.
26.
I fucked up.
I'm lit.
Already.
Ooh, so good.
It feels good to get 26 out of here. Man, we got awesome equipment here.
We got a good studio. I got a good dude on my right, man.
Yeah,
I do it with.
We've been working our ass off, so hopefully you guys enjoy this content.
Yeah.
But we got Big Gift Man over here. Camera's on you, Gift Man.
Oh man,
sign
Big
off,
Gift
buddy.
As usual, man. Oh man, before we sign off, bro, shout out to my guy, i.e. legend, DJ XO, because his instrumental is actually the intro that we use for Sports U, so you guys will see it in the beginning of the video.
Ooh,
definitely shout out my man
out
DJ XO,
buddy.
man.
Yeah.
Great dude, great producer.
We gotta shout him out, like real talk.
Man, I know, like y'all want to work, y'all want to do anything production wise, hit my guy XO, man. He's an A1 businessman. He is about his business, and he is a great producer. Hit my guy XO.
Main camera, main dude, man. I love the support. It continues to show. And here's the thing, man. Like even like your close family might not support you, but like It's all the other people like that are really interested in it. So
them 4 likes mean something.
Hey man, I love those 4 people. My
daddy was watching me this morning, that meant something to me.
We're gonna continue to get better. We're gonna continue to give you guys better content. This is just the start of it. Better overlays. Definitely follow us on Sports U Podcast at basically every single like social media,
except
our
Snapchat, because
YouTube.
that shit for the birds.
Yeah, we don't really do Snapchat like that. It's way too much. We'll just stick to our Instagram. So Instagram's our main one. Again, Sports U at Sports U Podcast. You also have Twitter. We don't really update that one too much, but we'll definitely be on it. And then also our YouTube. That's gonna be one of the main channels that we like to do as well. So definitely check out all those as well. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. But yeah, that's it for episode 26. Appreciate you guys' support. Yeah. And always support the... Y'all have a good day, everybody.